Good morning, Edsel maniacs. I mean that in a good way. The moment you have been waiting for has finally arrived. So, first thing I got to do is get the transmission cross member up in place. I got to jack the engine up, so I'll go and get my little airbag jack right there, and I'll jack it up. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to capture on camera as far as that goes, but I'm going to try. We'll see how it goes. So, first thing is to lower it, put the jack on the hoist, and well, first I got to move my jack tray. That's that piece right here. I got to move it back over here. So I'll get on with that, get it set up, get it jacked up into place, see if we can get the engine sitting where it's supposed to, and then we'll move forward from there. It's gonna take some time. I'm moving pretty slow lately, so you know what condition my condition is in. Some of you know. So I'm gonna just put you here on the tripod, and ta-da. Where are we? We're there. I don't know how to make this thing follow me because, like, I thought it did, but if I put it in selfie mode, then it does. It means I gotta flip it around. I might try that after. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna go and lower this thing so I can set the jack on, and I don't know. Maybe I'll let you watch. Boy, I wish I could listen to music. Maybe I need an earbud. Not an earbud, an earbud. Okay. Oh, and I need gloves. Should I pause and do that? Okay. Let me just go drop the place here first. I think I'm good to go. And look. Very little rust repair on this car. It's got some bubbling, but that's minor. Maybe a guy can get inside with some spray and these trunk drops and tune them up. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Alright. Right here. Got air jack, which I do so thoroughly enjoy using. It's a little heavy. Lighter than a floor jack. Okay. Now, just lower it here some. Needs to be spring loaded. Make sure valves are off. Okay, so we got that. I will raise the hoist back up. First, I'm going to get gloves. No. Yeah, I know. Oh boy. Yeah, so engine's in. And put exhaust manifolds on. Plan some things like radiator hoses, heater hoses, coolant, vacuum lines, all the electrical connections. Not sure what I'm hearing. That's airplane. So, I live across from a float plane base. And I'll tell you, they sure get busy. Okay, I need this out of my way. Okay. These guys can go. here. Or not. Hang on. Give me a couple minutes. This is a waste of your time at the moment. Sorry? I'm not sorry. Okay. One jack tree. Oh, that looks so nice. I wish the other one did. Okay. Battery charger out of way. And I think I can lift her back up now. And we can get that jack under the transmission. Back over. Oh, Douglas, I bet you wish you were here. Well, it is what it is. Try my hand at editing skills to see if I can speed some of this stuff up partway through, but there's this issue. I don't have the skills. Okay, there's supposed to be something. There's supposed to be a plug in this transmission pan. There's a piece of a plastic crate stuck in here. There it's gone. Oh, that's where the dipstick goes. Well, that makes it easy. I just gotta find it. Yeah. E-brake cable, and there's probably a connector that's supposed to be here, and it's not there, and I know for a fact it's not on the other end. So I need to create an e-brake cable connector. She's missing. Oy vey. Transmission mount. Is it here or is it missing? It appears to be okay, it's there. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yes. Put this in place. Okay, now. I'll just throw my walking stick up here for now. Okay. I think I'm getting away here. I'm getting closer to the pan. Where it's a little stronger on the pan. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to lower it, get an airline, and play around with this a little bit. Yeah, you don't want to walk. So I want to lower it low enough I can couple an airline onto. And about there. Let there be air. Stick. Soon I get to break out some tools. you. All right. Get some air on that thing. Okay, valves are closed. Always check. We want to inadvertently aerate the jack when you're not prepared. And then I just jack it up and watch till she's about level. I think that's all we got. Okay, let's add some more air holes here. And I think I better drag a light in. So I do in fact need that longer extension cord. Okay, here's my light. There's another cord. I failed in site preparation already this morning, so I'm working on it. On? No? Oh, no. No? What the heck? Oh, I unplugged it off the wall. Heh. That's funny. I think that's helicopter. Yeah, that's helicopter. Okay, let's try this again. Let there be light. And there is light. Okay, walking stick. I'll go rise the hoist, I'll bring you guys under, and we'll have a look-see. See if we get that mount in place. Usually do. Now, there is transmission mount. And those look to be 3/8 volts. Of course it's thread. Let's see if I can round up. How many do I need? 4. 4. 8. 3/8 by 1 probably. Oh, I'm already failing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go for a ride and go buy some hardware. Okay, well, guess we're gonna put you on a pause. This is gonna be 30 trips to town just for nuts and bolts. But such is life. The truck's got lots of gas. What time was it? Yeah, it was probably 9:30. Not a bad start time. Okay, well, I'll be back in a bit. Push this button. Good morning. Let me just... We'll try this one. Yeah, this is the one I like. grab my walking stick. So, as you see, it's back on the ground. The transmission is bolted into place. Had to chase the threads. The bolts were not cooperating at all. So it's bolted up. The engine is sitting more leveler. And I am working on getting this into place. But while I was digging around down there, let's see if I can go down. Down. Okay, we'll do this way. Somewhere down in the shadows, no, it's not my fat head making the shadow, a little one, is the starter. And I can actually see the bolt. So I yanked the cable. It's pretty crispy. So I'm going to wander out to the truck and get the new cables. And I'm going to continue on. So let's go for a walk. Why did that beep? Weird. Okay. Down. Now it goes down. A bit. Okay. Got a few parts in the trunk. Things I need to deal with. But that's coming soon. Little tour of the backyard. Oh. Wow, it doesn't adjust very well. What the heck? It's like blown right out. I would figure the light would adjust. And it ain't gonna, so that's weird. So, old original. Yeah, she's in good shape. I'll take those bills, we'll need those after. Not those bills though. We can do this all in one-handed, two-headed, three. Oh, okay, I dropped something. Give me a sec here. It's a struggle. That's a nice heavy cable. They're all nice heavy cables. Hey, I'm missing one. Oh no. Paper. Okay, I'm gonna kind of jumble you all in one hand here. And we'll head back inside. Yeah, I figure all the manifolds off and I can see that starter. I'm gonna stick a cable on. It's that much easier. Yeah. I started cutting grass on Friday. And it looks like where I started, I need to start again. And I haven't finished. So. Oh, it's cold in here. I think. We'll let it warm up a little bit. Although I'd appreciate it later when it gets really hot and muggy. There we go. So I got enough bits and pieces now to power it up. Crumpled up my paperwork. And we're going to start a file for that. Right there for now. So I'm going to set up the tripod and get you guys, pointed at what I might be working at and see if you actually care or not. The other part of the video, I'm going to try and edit it down because there was lots of nothing going on. So we'll see if I can get this to fit somewhere where it's not in your way. Okay. How about right here? And we'll turn. Right there. Want to shoot from more angles? Tap here to view tips. No thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna pause you guys for a minute and get some gloves on and stuff. Good morning. Nearly a week has passed since I started making this video. Funny how time flies, or drags, I don't know. One or the other. This manifolds in. Pipes are hooked up. So all I've got left on this side is to tighten the bolts on the pipe on the bottom. And as I can see from here, I don't know if you can see. You can zoom. I'm gonna try zooming. I haven't done zoom. Look at that. Right. Come on, right. Hello, I'm pointing. Right there. That's the motor mount bolt. I need to tighten it back up. Then I guess I can move forward with getting the drive shaft in and the dipstick. Let's zoom back. And the dipstick for the transmission in. Hey, there's a new technological name for it. I should go back into the transmission thing here. Well, I should find it and I'll use it. You know, when I go to put it in, I'll tell you what it is, because there's a technological name for it. And I bet you that name was given by Mr. Edsel himself. So, I think what I'll do first is work on getting the universal joint in. Boy, that's a weird looking drive shaft. We got throttle linkage, sorry about the noise. There's the dipstick, or the dip filler tube. Oh, I've pre-anti-seized it, that's why it was wet. I was gonna put it in, I put anti-seize all over it. Okay, so this is the propeller shaft, and if I'm not mistaken, I have, okay, I'll go see if I can find the bits. And I think what I might do is set up the old, clean this up first, I guess. Up it a bit. There we go. Okay, over here maybe some parts. I got parts everywhere. It's about as organized as my brain in here. It's the only way I can explain it. Okay, so I'm gonna put these right here. And when I can't find them later, you guys let me know where they are. There's my 1/2 inch I was missing earlier. Okay, let's see if this is correct before we get carried away. We have external clips. Oh, this one's been opened before. I can tell. And it is a grease fitting. So that looks correct as far as diameter. And length. Try this way. There and there. It doesn't look, mind you, no, they don't squeeze in. This looks like it might be a little right there. No, it should work. Okay. I guess I'll suit up and we will take care of a universal joint. Stand by. Well, let's see if we can manage this. I've got the U-joint placed. I've got my funny little stand holding it up. Let's see if I can get some clips out of here. Great. We're off to a great start. See if I can hobble over here, and my magnet's not there. And I'm not going to bend down. I'll be right back.
chopping tools lately. Boy, this one's going to be fun to edit. I got a bunch of lapses here that I need to take out of the program. So if I don't, I'm sorry. Okay, side cutters. This is what I typically use. See if this will come out. One piece. Yeah, it might. Give it a little click. Look at that. Ever so gently. I didn't bring a little screwdriver, so we're gonna do it with this. And we got it. One clip. Let's flip her over. See if this one will come out easy. I doubt they're original. They very well could be. Come on. Usually, I'll see, comes out easy. Okay. There's going to be some noise here. See if this will knock it out first, and then we'll. No, let's go bigger. That was easy. Too bad that U-joint was actually in good shape. It was missing the other cups. Oh, well, I'm just going to put that back. It's easier to drive it out this way than any other way, so go like that. A lot of times you got to pay attention to the grease fitting. They'll hit the yoke and cause a little damage, or sometimes they won't come out, but see, now here's the case. It's hitting the grease fitting, and I don't think I can get the cup out the rest of the way. So what we'll do here is flip her over a little further down in the vise. See if that works. Try again. Gained a little bit. Give her a little more grunt. You go. Ta-da. It's out. Okay, now, surprisingly, I get some kind of cleaner. Greasy mess. Stay. It's actually very clean in there. It's not really corroded like something from the 2000s. Okay, I need a white ball. And I should get some sort of cleaner. What we will use is nice penetrating oil. You know, the good stuff. In case you're wondering what Edsel uses for a universal joint, this is a Moog 369. Same front and rear. I don't know if it's different with a manual transmission. It is possible. Those things happen. Now, something I need to do is to clean the grooves. I'll go get a pick, I guess. I should have my walking stick. I'm doing too much back and forth here. Let's just open this up a bit. There, it's more stable or less stable. I need to build something a little better. Let it soak in a bit. Clean that up. It's gonna get greasy again anyway. This car is gonna be driven, I hope, Doug. This is for you, so you know how to change a U-joint. Shouldn't have to. Oh yeah, it's pretty clean. Okay, I'm just gonna go get a pick so we can clean those grooves out for the snap rings. And you can start Checking needle bearings. This angle pick. Extraction. Clean this out. It's the grime and stuff that's built up in here. I should have my blow gun. You want that clip to seat in there nice. There we go, that one's cleaned. Take a little bit of time to clean this stuff up a bit. Like what that looks like, there we go. Okay. I see a little chunk right there, I need to get out. Oh, she's good. Where the opening in the clip was, it's really built up. If you don't line it up again, the clip won't go in. The whole idea is to prevent a failure. If you get it in right and everything's all nice and the needles are in there where we're supposed to be, it gets regular greasing. Typically, there we go. That should be good. Now, number 369. You can put it in any way, I think. Probably better to face the grease fitting to the front than the rear. So what we're going to do is remove 2 cups that we're not using. Third one, just set this in place. So, poke her out a little bit. Oh, what you do is you make sure that there's no needles laying in there. And when you go to install this, you typically now what I'm doing is driving this U-joint in so there's a considerable depth. So when you get the other cup in, when you stick it out, the needles can't fall over on this side. The needles, if the needle falls over where you're doing this, that's where you end up screwing yourself. Everything's intact, needles are in place. If you're at all concerned, give it a little shot of grease in there, wipe it around, and it'll keep the needles from falling over. So here we go. That one goes good. Okay, that's not working for you. So you set her back here. We're lucky because this one's going together smoothly, if that makes sense. So into the clips we go. This is where everything goes flying. Nope. We need 2. This side only uses 2 clips. Side cutters, there we are. Stick it in there. Side cutter just to grab it a little bit. Oh, come on. There we go. And we're in. Yep. We're in, snug as a bug in a rug. I'll put this back over here. Like so. See if I got a driver of some sort. Is it gonna fit? Ooh, like a glove. Okay, hang on. There, now it won't slip down. This is good. Lost my hammer, and I got a spare. Here, change. And the groove is exposed. Grab another new clippy. And a pair of side cutters. Sometimes I have a chisel handy, a small chisel or a small punch too. But I see a little screwdriver I can use. I spy with my little eye. Oh, you? I said go in there. And you know what? It fit perfect. Yeah, the clip is in nice. Okay, so what you're gonna find now is this is really tight. And because we've driven it in a little extra far, this is really tight. You don't want that. Now, like butter. That is my version of a perfect U-joint install. Now, to go get my 5/16 nut driver, get rid of these greasy glove, start that grease fitting. Option A is to put this in the vise and squeeze it and then grease it before you install. Option B is to install it and then grease it. Okay, I was taking this off. So that is our technical portion for the day. Come on. Because I got a text message and I got to reply to somebody. Okay. Why? Look at that. Now, do I have something here I can grab it with? How tight does it have to be? I was gonna grab my socket, but this is just as, I'll get this just as tight with these as, no, maybe not. You rotten dog. This way? Oh yeah, there we go. That's tight enough. I don't have to make that extra trip. Okay, so this is ready to go in. So what I'll do next is shine up the other end, lubricate it with some grease on the inside and outside because it's a new seal. And we'll install it. And then that at least is done. Then I can move forward to the next bit. Tighten exhaust, tighten motor mount, install drive shaft, install dipstick tube. Oh, I gotta grab the tube out of the trunk and we'll carry on with that. Sounds like a load of fun. And I need to find the technical term for this. So I want to go look in the manual because it's entertaining. Okay, so this dipstick tube ready to install. I'll just set it on the hoist here. So, just like that. And prepare for the next thing. So, like I said before, stand by. I hope that helped you. Well, would you looky there. I made it back after a brief intermission. So, I think what I'm going to do is clean this up. Start with a bit of that. Take the old shop rag. Give her a little wipe. Got some goo on the end here. I think I should go get a scraper. Got a little bit of rust forming on the end there. Got a chunk of Scotch-Brite. Let me just go and get a scraper of some kind. And darn Martsky won't send us any stuff to Canada. carefully. Be gentle, come on, turn. Turn, turn. Just try and remove some stuff. Okay, that's better. Now, I'd show you what this looks like, but whatever. Take a bit of Scotch-Brite. Just a little bit. Clean this up, and it won't take out the bushing that's, I'm assuming, brand new in the tailstock. Go over it with this once. Rotation. I'll flip the Scotch right over and use the other side. And eventually you guys will see what I'm doing here, but okay. This is what I got to work with, so I don't have much choice. Beautiful day today. Beautiful, beautiful day. Ooh. It's not nice. Also, you don't want to take metal away, you just want to get rid of the rust, right? So, I don't know, should I edit this out and show you after? It's getting there. Feels rough. You keep your comments to yourself. My concern is locking the bushing up, locking this thing up in the bushing and spinning the bushing. So if I get it clean enough, smooth enough, shouldn't have to worry about it. It's mostly coming out. It's 90% better already, so kind of pleased with that. Internal part feels kind of yucky. full of gunga. Okay, we got minimal pitting here. And this one I need just a little bit more. I can see a high spot right there that needs to go away. I can feel it. Already better. Okay. I call that good enough. So now we shall prep this. I think what I'm gonna do is get my old grease gun. This U-joint feels perfect, so there's no point changing it. The old grease gun, which carries EP2 grease. Okay, gonna need this stuff as well. Put that there. Grease gun. Yeah, it's got greases. Okay. Everything's going to need to be greased on this car. And we'll check the front end afterwards. Maybe beforewards. Oh, I see some. Yep, squeezing up now. Okay. So I need to get a wiper, clean off the excess. You're actually supposed to clean and flush. Flush all the old grease out. And it's pretty black. But I don't think I'm going to do that in this case. Having grease is better than nothing. It'll work or it won't. Okay, so I might as well do what I mentioned earlier about greasing U-joints that are loose like this. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Take it. Stick it in the vise. What I'm going to do is clean my mess up. Not. There we go. A little room to get the grease coupler on. If you don't have a cordless grease gun, get one. Okay. Just flushed out some of the new stuff and replaced with some of the new stuff. Done. Ready to install. Then there's a whole bunch of concerns with putting a drive shaft on. I clean this off too. I should have just put my dirty gloves on, because now I have dirty gloves. Okay, I'm going to put this on the hoist. Here. I'm going to grease gun under with me after. And I'll grease the slip yoke, like I say, so we don't tear up the seal when we install it. So what I'll do now is I'll get you guys underneath with me here, and we'll move on to the next part of the program. Need a rag. Can't touch anything around here right now. It's all dirty. Yuck. Okay. I gotta find tools and put them away. Boy, oh boy. Long day. Well, I'm back. I guess I should check this guy here. I don't know how the lighting is for you guys right now. I hope it's okay. Oh, is that what that is? I thought I was gonna get a strap kit. This is U-joints. Does it fit? Oh yeah. Okay, perfect-ish. Now those seem fine-ish. I don't like that, so I'll find something to scrape with, which will be whatever's handy, because that's what a mechanic does. And then I'll cut an apple later or something because, you know, it's a knife. Wipe it on your jeans and, you know, butter your toast with it, whatever. What doesn't do us in makes us stronger, right, guys? Well, I don't believe it. But whatever. Okay, so there. It's cleaner. Okay, now I'll grab my grease gun. Here. Some trigonometry. That little bit. Okay, just greasing up the slip yoke and my jeans inside and out. It just needs to be a fine film. It doesn't need to be totally slathered. You want to grease inside that yoke a little bit too. Again, you don't want to pack it with grease. Okay, now everything's greasy and I don't have a shop right. And I had one handy earlier. What did I do with it? Well, I'll venture off. I'm gonna go get a fresh shop right. Hey, and while I'm out here, I will grab that crescent wrench. And 7/16 open end with a box end ratchet just in case it fits. Okay, so there's the crescent I want. Just throw that over here. 7/16 box in. Look at that. Yeah, it's gotta be 7/16. Trust me, it could be a half. Which is a ratchet. Well, or maybe I don't know. It might be half. Okay. So the next question is, where is park? Because this thing needs to be in park if I ever get around to starting it. So that right there. Gently. Oh no, don't tell me. Is this not the drive shaft for the car? Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're not in park. Holy. Let me get back here and push it. Might need a bonker. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bonker. It's been sitting so dry for so long. That should be able to sit there. I need a bonker. Moving ever so slowly. I can find park. Is that park? That's probably not park. That's probably park. Okay, so we're in park now. All the way forward is park. I'm going to click down to release it. And let's see if we can get this thing to go in. Because it's got a ways to go. Probably if I was standing, because this is barely, it's taking barely anything to move it. So I'll set this in place, snag that yoke right there. Oh, don't mind me. I'm trying to do this without hurting myself or anybody in the process. Okay. Now, there we go. Hold that there. Okay. It's in. In. Oh, I just dropped everything on the floor. One there. Yes, I managed to save the lock washers. How did I know that was 1, 2, 3? There's 4. 2 nuts. I see the 2 I dropped. No idea where I put the wrenches. And I just put them down too. That one in perfect. Okay, so 2 locks. The sun is making a little bit of glare on my glasses. Okay. Now keep in mind, these little straps are designed to keep the U-joint in the yoke. They don't carry any torque. The yoke takes all the torque. So they don't have to be incredibly tight. They are not holding the entire car together. Now, there's my wrench. Right there. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Basically till the lock washers go flat. But you want to make sure you do it evenly top and bottom. And I'm going to need to put my jack under the wheels, so I can get the top ones in. Interesting. Okay, so I will tighten these. Yes, lots of fun. Oh, today is Tuesday, June 9th. I am 62 today, in case y'all's wondering. Okay, so that's done. Now I need to, I'll just pop this one in with the hammer. I need to turn the wheels, or turn the drive shaft, I mean, so I can get, I'm gonna lose that. I'm gonna pick those 2 nuts up before I forget where they are. I'll try to roll over them with my chair. Ow. I should have brought my magnet. This would be easier. 1. My ears caught. Oh. 2. Okay, so they can go there. The jack tray. Things like so. Over. Bridge jacks. Okay. Can you still see what I'm doing? I gotta go get an airline and I'll make some noise. Y'all don't mind, do you? What a day. And I get to tell a story or two. Fishing stories. How's that? Okay. This is a chore. Oh no, it did it too. I got it. Let's get the little hose of whip. Okay. Mind your little ears. Okay, that's that. Oh, come on. Turn. Do everything. Why aren't you turning? We're not in park. Oh, there we go. So I got some dragon brakes. Doesn't surprise me. I got a pry bar real handy. It's right here. Pry bar in. Oh, come on. There we go. So we've got friction back here. That's not a good sign. That's not ideal. I know a mechanic that can fix this. Well, depends if it needs new parts. But then again, what kind of mechanic fix with new parts? Anybody can fix with new parts. Hey? What do you think? Can I get that started? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Give this a little. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got her now. That's in. That's in. Yes, those were new parts. My excuse is the old ones are hiding. And we don't have all the king's horses and all the king's men to help me with this one, so it is what it is. Right, Doug? Yeah. Step 1, make it run and move. Step 2, make it stop. Step 2, or is that step 3? Will it fit? It does. Well, kinda. It drags a little bit. There. Does it fit in there? It does. Oh, there. A little more on this one. And if you over tighten them, you can distort the caps, which means the U-joint will bind in the yoke when it's working. It's magic. Okay, so that's done. Shall I move you over to the next part? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, I can't see nothing there. I got junk in the way. Okay, so I'm gonna put you right here so I can move this. Oh, here's another cool toy. Instead of a floor jack, I find this much more manageable and less effort. And if you've got air, My portable air compressor, 30 PSI will lift a regular vehicle. So like even at 40 PSI, it doesn't take long, you know, a minute. You don't have to jack, don't have to fight and argue, negotiate. Okay, so where did you finish put the dipstick tube? There it is. Oh, this is not a dipstick. That is a bayonet style fluid level indicator. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, where does this want to be? Wow, that's a dumb spot. I guess that's where it goes. I'm not in charge of that. Are we threaded in right? Or it looks cross-threaded. Come on. I had a wrench. I promised myself I would leave me a wrench here. Can you see what I'm doing? Do I need to keep checking? So, that's the fitting right there. Which actually, come to think of it, if a fellow wants to do a transmission service, you just undo that. It's like a bung. Very cool. Okay, so I'm gonna put the tripod back up. And I'm going to just angle you up a little bit. You can watch me from there. Because I need this slide. This is like a giant inverted flare. Yeah, it feels right. And it looks like it's in the perfect spot. All I have to do is fill it up with fluid, check it for leaks. From what I read in the manual, and I'm guessing at this because I don't know what transmission this is. Okay, how tight should I make this? Tighter than I want to. How's that? Okay, drop my shop rag. Okay, so that's in. I guess I should put in the speedo cable. And that pressure switch. So maybe we have to go and get educated on the pressure switch. Maybe at the same time I'll repair it. All these little odds and ends the guy's not thinking of at the moment. The hairpin is missing for this. So where does that go? That's interesting. Huh. Okay. That's supposed to go to a bracket somewhere. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Okay, yeah, so here we are again. This is the parking brake cable. It goes somewhere. I don't know where. So I gotta figure that out. And there's a hairpin that goes in the end. And I don't have. So I need to figure that out. Oh, I might be able to use something. I have stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna pause you for a few minutes and get set up for the next mess. Let's see if I can get that speedometer. I need to put this in. And there's a sensor back here as well, so maybe I'll take you out and fix that and then explain that sensor. Because somebody needs to know about it, and I'm not the only one. Okay, I'll see you back in a bit. Or what was it? Stand by. Well, that last piece took a minute or two. So, everything's done. As you can see, it's right there all fixed up. I was going to stabilize everything with my hot glue gun. That guy. I have opted out of it now that I could use the heat shrink tube and well, it's done. So I guess the next scenario is, well, should I test it? I should have tested it before, because what are the chances that I could have ruined it? It was soldered before, I'd solder it again. Also, this thing was taking forever to heat up. You frequently have to adjust the little Allen screws there to keep it making contact. I don't know, it's weird that way. So all I basically have to do is thread this thing in, then I can fill the transmission with fluid, plugs, wires, distributor cap, carburetor, and I should be able to pour some gas down its neck and see if she'll fire off. I'll be using mixed gas as the first shot, just because that's how it should be done. So I was hoping for today, but it's been a long day. I've been kind of at it for a while here, so I think I've done pretty good as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I'm gonna celebrate a win and put some tools away. I'll thread that thing in. I might even plug it in. I gotta make sure I'm in park. That's one click forward. Get it in park, so then I know it's in park. I know I gotta pull the wheels off and do brakes, so that'll be kind of up down the pipe shortly. If it fires, then it's coolant, then we gotta run it in, run it up. So I'm sure it won't hurt it to give it a 30-second fire or 20-second fire and then break it in a couple hours. We put braking oil in it, so hopefully that helps too. All right. Cheers. I've decided to abandon this for today. I just remembered we're gonna get some weather and I have to go put some stuff away. I have to take some stuff out before I can put stuff away. So, things to do, people to see, places to go. I don't know. I'm going to call it, and this is like 10 minutes of put away, so it's not a big deal. And then I can put that thing in. I gotta put thread sealant on it and screw it into place. It does actually need to be located a certain way, so I make sure I put that up in the right spot. Anyway, all that aside, I'd like to thank you both for watching, and see you on the next one.